Hello ladies, and welcome to another weekly power session. Today we have Nicola Semple, the founder of How to Build Your Business Online. Nicola works with women business owners to help them get their own way and create a business that fully aligns with their lives. So today Nicola is going to be going over with us building a business around your family. I think this is something that we all need to have a think about, and we all need to hear about, because every single one of us is trying to do the family work juggle. So Nicola, take it away.
Claire, hello. Thank you very much. It's such a pleasure to be with you today. Building a business around your family is a topic that is very, very dear to my heart. It's something that I've been doing for the last 5 years. I have a 7-year-old daughter and a 4-year-old son. And my whole mission has been to build a business that is right for me and right for my family. And I've spent a lot of time supporting other women doing this as well. The first piece of advice that I would always give a mum who's thinking of running a business around their family or who already does is make sure you're building the right business. And when I say the right business, this is the right business for you, not for anybody else, but the right business for you. It is so easy to get caught up in the tidal wave and the momentum that you see on social media, with everybody saying, we should be building a 6-figure business, a 7-figure business. That's right for some people, but it's not right for everyone. So get really, really clear in your head, what type of business do you want to run? Do you want to run a business completely around your children so that you are there for them at all points in time and you fit in your business in the little pockets of time? Or do you want to build something more substantial and accept and recognise the fact that you're going to need help to do that? You're going to need childcare. There is nothing wrong with using childcare to build your business. You are still having much greater flexibility than you would than if you were working for an employer.
That's true.
So that's the first thing, really. Get really clear in your own head what is important for you and for your family, and what type of business you want to build to fit in with that. And just don't get swept away with what everybody else is doing, because it's so easy to do. It's so easy to do. But you've got to be true to yourself. Yeah. What is it you want? Go out there and get it.
Fantastic.
The other thing that I talk to ladies about a lot is getting clear on your why. Okay? So why do you actually want to be in business in the first place? And it's usually not the first answer that you come up with. So why did I want to build my business? I wanted to be around for my kids. But why did I want to be around for my kids? I wanted to be around so that I could help them to become confident and well-rounded and really well-adjusted people. And I wanted to make sure that I had as much input into that as I possibly could have. And so for me, part of that was for them also to see that I was being successful. Now, I could have gone back to my previous corporate job and they could have seen me be successful in that domain. But then that wouldn't have given me the flexibility and the freedom that I have to be around for them.
Yeah.
So really get really clear on your why, because I tell you what, building your own business is not easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Yeah. And you're going to have those moments where you have to dig really, really deep to get that motivation to keep you going.
Yeah.
And it's at those times that you need to dig really, really deep and really connect with your why. Why the hell am I doing this? If you just want to make lots of money, then building your own business is probably not the quickest and easiest way to do that. You've got to be really, really clear on why it is that you're doing what you're doing. And keep questioning yourself. So when you come up with your why, go down the next level. But why do I want that? Why do I want it? Yeah. And get really, really connected with why on earth you are putting all this time and effort and energy into something.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you on that. I mean, I know for me, my why is my why is the thing that keeps me motivated. So when you're hitting those days where you're like, oh, I just can't do it anymore, you think about your why, and if it's the right why, it just keeps you going.
Yeah. And if it's not the right why, it's not going to keep you going.
Yeah.
It's just, you're just going to hit a roadblock.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the other thing that I talk to ladies about a lot is protecting your time.
Yeah.
When it comes to your time, you have to be like the tiger mama. You have to really, really fiercely protect that time, because when you are juggling a business and a family, there ain't a lot of time around, okay? Let's be honest about it. Time is not a luxury that you have a huge amount of.
Yeah.
When you have pockets of time to devote to your business, use it for your business.
Yeah.
You've got to really, really be protective of it. So if that means that you drop your kids off at kindergarten or school or wherever it is that you've managed to lose the kids and you get to your workplace, you sit down and you focus on what it is that you have to do for your business.
Yeah.
Ignore the fact that the breakfast dishes are still sitting there. Ignore the fact that the house is in turmoil after a big party at the weekend. Do not get distracted by all these other things. They will still be there in a couple of hours' time, but you will not have that peace and quiet and tranquility that you need to be able to focus and get your work done.
Yeah. No, that's so true. What do they say? It's time is something that you can't get back, but money is something you can still gain. So yes. Time is more precious than anything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And just on that point about money, get help where you need it. Yeah. Now, it may be that for you or for anybody listening to this, the place that's worth them investing some money is in the home. So it might be investing in childcare, it might be investing in a cleaner, it might be investing in a meal delivery service, whatever it might be to make your life easier and free up your time to be able to devote to your business.
Yeah.
You might want to get help with your business. So think about the tasks that you could outsource to a virtual assistant or a graphic designer. The things that you are not massively good at and the things that are taking up huge amounts of your time, get somebody else to do them. Make that investment. Get help. You do not need to do this all by yourself. There's a cartoon in the UK, which you might have in Australia as well, that came from a series of books called The Little Princess. And the little princess wants to do everything all by herself. And this is one of her catchphrases, that she wants to do it all by herself. Don't be the little princess. There is no need for it, and you're not going to get any prizes for it. Don't make your life any more difficult than it has to be. Get the help that you need.
And on that note, I think that's where, Motivated Mummy Entrepreneurship community, that community feel and where you can ask for support and ask for help. And, also, people like yourself, who've got a lot of experience being in that group and being able to help, someone that's still on that journey. It's fantastic. So, even if you can't afford to, or you're thinking, I'm not where I should be right now, and you can still go in and be part of that community and ask for that help and support and put your hands up and just say, is anyone out there? And I think that, what Nicola is saying is so important is don't drown. Don't think you can do it on your own, and just because you'll be completely stressed out, and that whole why will disappear because you didn't build your business to be so stressed out where you're not seeing your family and you're not really enjoying the journey.
Yeah, and I think you raised an important point there, that people get stressed out about not being where they think they should be. Right? There is no such thing as you should be somewhere. You are unhelpfully looking at the world around you and comparing yourself to other people. And it's a cliche, but it's true. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Just focus on your own journey and your own path and get on with it.
Yeah.
Because if you spend your whole time comparing yourself to someone else, no, you won't be moving as quickly, you won't be much money, your hair won't be as perfect. But who cares, right? This is your life, it's your business. You do it in your way, your rules.
Yeah, no, fantastic.
And then I guess the final thing that I would say, and I think it's something that women business owners and mums in particular are very bad at doing, and that is celebrating your successes and celebrating your freedom. And it's so easy to forget about this, particularly if you've been in business for yourself for a couple of years. You kind of lose sight of this fact. You have the ultimate freedom to create anything that you want to create. And it is so empowering. My daughter's been in school now. This is her 3rd year at school. I have never missed an assembly. I have never missed a play. I've never missed a sports day. And I now take it for granted. These things. And you have to kind of give yourself a pat in the back and say, I'm at these things because I made it happen. You've got to celebrate that freedom that you've created for yourself. That's not to say that it's easy. That's not to say that it's a juggle. Yeah, of course it's a juggle. And balls get dropped and you're not performing in all areas as much as you would like. But by goodness, what a wonderful free lifestyle you have created for yourself.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I definitely couldn't think about going back to 80-hour weeks corporate again. And missing out and missing those things, that are so important to you, which is, spending time with your children where it counts. And I think on that note, it is easy to fall into the mother's guilt trap, where you are working on your business and, people say to you, oh, but, you have your own business, so, you must be at home all the time. And, you kindly say to them that, when you're working, like any other business, you're working on your business. And you do sometimes get that mother's guilt feeling where you're like, I'm doing this, but I should be with the children, or should I be with the children? But that's something that's a mindset thing. And what I'm probably saying is you probably shouldn't feel guilty about it. You shouldn't feel guilty.
Claire, do you know what? Any women that I work with, and particularly mums that I work with, I don't allow them to feel guilt.
That's good. It's important.
Because you are doing what is right for you and your family. Yeah. If you weren't working on your business, you either wouldn't be bringing in income, if income is the driver for you, or you might be miserable because being a mum all the time, and we all know it's the hardest and most important job in the world, but for a lot of us, we need more than that. We absolutely need more than that. And so there is nothing wrong with recognizing that. And it's way better for our children for us to be engaged elsewhere for part of the time, but to be happy.
Absolutely.
Because that makes such a massive difference to the family life. Not just to the mother's life, but to the whole family as well.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I think, Nicola, you've raised some really good points there on, building your business around your family. And most important thing is, I think it's zoning straight into that why again, just making sure you know why you're doing what you're doing. Because if you don't, you're really not going to find that kind of happiness and that clarity. And you're probably going to be a little bit more all over the place. So I think that's probably the best takeaway for our mums today is just to remember that and just make sure that they are concentrating on that why.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Brilliant.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, Claire.
All the way across the seas. It's been great to have you on board and, to listen to, a little bit about what your business does. And so for our ladies out there that are interested in getting hold of Nicola and talking about, how to build your business up and how to get your business online, and especially around that marketing strategy, you know, Nicola's definitely your woman. So you can jump online to howtobuildyourbiz.online.com, and you can actually tweet Nicola at nsemple, and we'll have all those details at the end of the video as well. So
Great.
thanks very much.
Thanks, Claire. Bye for now.
Cheers. Bye.